Trevor Lawrence, high ankle sprain Monday night game against the Bengals. Lawrence met with the media today to give an update of where he is physically.
The team's always the priority, We had obviously the same conversations before the New Orleans game earlier in the season, and I'll never put myself or the team in a position to where we're at a higher risk or we're not going to play our best because I'm not able to do my job. So, those are all questions you have to answer throughout the course of the week. And just for me, it's just doing everything I can every second of the day to get back as soon as possible, whenever that is. So that's the whole thought process behind everything.
How do you feel today?
I feel a lot better. I feel really, I feel a lot better than I would have thought I'd feel. I'm very fortunate. I'm thankful that it wasn't a worse injury, than what I kind of thought it was on the field.
And he did not practice today, not a surprise. The one thing, Jeff wasn't wearing a boot. You saw him walking up to the podium and was moving pretty good. And again, not wearing a boot, moving around pretty well is a lot different than trying to run for your life when a defensive front like the Browns is going to get after you in the rain and the cold and a wet turf.
Well, the other thing, this was all done within the Jacksonville building. So do we know whether or not he showed up with a boot on? I mean, do we know that they said, hey, throw your slides on when you go out there to do your media appearance? Make sure you take that walking boot home. I mean, there's so much gymnastics and obviously covering up here the teams do. The fact of the matter is he suffered what is diagnosed as a high ankle sprain, which probably didn't get the news officially till early Tuesday morning, till maybe not late Tuesday morning. You obviously are on a short week. How did he feel today? And just like you said, I felt a lot better. Well, go put your cleats on and go practice then. I mean, there's ways to look at all this. And look, nobody's going to give up their hold card, and it's understandably so. You're going to dance the dance for as long as you possibly can. But the Jaguars have a difficult decision here. The Jaguars, are you still looking to try and secure the number 1 seed? Then maybe you want to play Trevor Lawrence this week. If I'm Jacksonville, I'm saying I've got the Houston Texans, who are one of the hotter teams in the NFL right now, the Indianapolis Colts, who just don't seem to go away, clicking at my heels. So am I going to try and chase getting the number 1 seed in the AFC and possibly lose the game, and my quarterback is still going to be dinged up going further, and God forbid something happens, and all of a sudden I talk myself out of a possible AFC South championship. Jaguars are in a really, really tough spot, and the thing that really hurts for them is Trevor Lawrence was just getting healthy again, which was adding an element to their offense that Trevor Lawrence can bring you. I mean, he kind of looks a little goofy, this, that, and the other thing, but he runs pretty well. He's got some pretty good athleticism to him. So they're in a really, really tough spot. Then you factor in, we got to fly out. We got to go to Cleveland. The weather looks piss poor for Sunday with high winds, wet fields. It's a lot of decisions that have to be made. But one thing, if he does play Sunday, he's going to be a very, very limited athlete. And like you said, he's going to be facing a defensive line that has had a reputation this year for getting after quarterbacks with limited athleticism.